Hi, my name is Nonima Tigela. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want us to talk about the state and the challenges that they are facing. This is our series, episode number 10, the state's biggest challenges, its delays, procedural issues, and evidential concern. Um, as the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial has progressed, the prosecution has faced significant legal and procedural challenges. Some related to the lengthy duration of the trial, while others evolved, and then others were involving the handling of evidence, witness management, disclosure obligations, and investigative decisions. Now, in this episode, we are examining issues and considers how they may affect the court's assessment of the case. Now, lengthy delays happened when the state was busy with their case. We are still having delays even now when it's the defense. The trial has taken several years to reach its current stage. Numerous postponements resulted from legal applications, witness availability, procedural disputes, and court scheduling. Now, extended delays can affect witness memory and increase the complexity of managing evidence. Second thing also that is difficult, witness difficulties. Several witnesses gave evidence that differed from earlier statements or from other witnesses. Some anticipated witnesses were ultimately not called by the state for their state case. The prosecutors decided, you know what, we don't want you. Defense teams argued that these omissions weakened the aspects of the state case. Thirdly, the confession litigation. Confession litigation was another issue. A substantial portion of the trial focused on whether alleged confessions and admissions were voluntary. It sought to rely on certain statements, while the defense argued they resulted from torture or coercion. A separate trial within a trial was held. Those proceedings were significantly extended for the overall trial. Number 4, disclosure of evidence. This was one of the challenges when it comes to the state case. Defense lawyers repeatedly raised concern about the late disclosure of documents and evidence. The court heard several disputes regarding access to investigative material before witnesses testified. That was one of the issues that were problematic in the Senzo Meyiwa case. Investigative decisions. The investigation has been closely scrutinized throughout the proceedings. Defense counsels questioned investigation or investigative methods, decision-making, and the handling of certain leads. Senior investigators faced a lengthy cross-examination regarding their investigative choices. Also, chain of evidence. Questions were raised regarding the collection, preservation, and documentation of some exhibits. The defense argued that any gaps in the chain of custody could affect the reliability of evidence provided or presented. So those are some of the things that have become central in the Senzo Meyiwa case. Again, we are not going to stop saying that the burden of proof, it lies with the prosecution. It's them that must prove every element of the charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Any unresolved inconsistencies, procedural shortcomings, or credibility concerns may be considered by the court when evaluating whether that standard has been met. Those are the issues that the state case is having challenges with. Also, fair trial rights. The Constitution guarantees every accused person the right to a fair trial. Issues relating to disclosure, admissibility of evidence, and witness credibility are therefore central to the proceedings. Admissibility of evidence. The court must take to account or must also decide not only whether evidence exists, but whether it was obtained lawfully and can it be admitted. If evidence is excluded, it cannot be relied upon in determining guilt. Witness credibility is another issue. The trial judge must assess consistency irreliability, corroboration, and the overall credibility of every witness before assigning weight to their testimony. Now, those are the issues the state is dealing with. Now, as the trial continues to generate strong public debate, many observers believe the delays have prolonged the uncertainty for Senzo Meyiwa's family, for South Africa, for the fans of Senzo Meyiwa, and also procedural disputes have overshadowed the search for the truth. Both the investigation and prosecution have faced unprecedented public scrutiny because of things that are coming out and that are not looking good for their case. Also, the defense is also having people that are supporting the defense, which are cautioning that complex murder trials often involve extensive legal arguments. Procedural safeguards are essential to ensure a fair trial. Lengthy proceedings do not necessarily determine the eventual outcome. The case has also become one of South Africa's most closely followed criminal trials, with widespread discussion across television, radio, online platforms, and social media. You guys know this. That is why we have this podcast. Now, these are the things that have become very central to the case. Have the prosecution's procedural challenges significantly affected the strength of its case? Those are some of the questions that we are asking, because sana ayikhona. Kuningi. Should investigative shortcomings automatically create reasonable doubt, or should the totality of the evidence remain the focus? Even if they go through the totality, in my view, there is still something wrong going on there. Something is very off there. Also, how much weight should the courts place on inconsistencies between the witness accounts, especially the people that were inside the house? Have the legal dispute improved the fairness of the trial, or have they unnecessarily prolonged it? Well, my view is that both teams have played a role in this case delay. Both teams, the defense also, and also the state. Do you understand? So yeah. Now, what lessons can future criminal investigation learn from this case? There is a lot of lessons to be learned when it comes to this case. There is a lot of lessons to be learned here. Proper investigations. Bringing cases that are not properly investigated is terrible. And also, witnesses. No, guys, let's have a conversation in the comment section. Now, regardless of the eventual verdict, the Senzo Meyiwa trial has highlighted the importance of thorough investigations, proper evidence handling, timely disclosure, and adherence to fair trial principles. The court's final judgment will ultimately depend on its assessment of all the admissible evidence presented and whether the state has proved its case beyond reasonable doubt. So what are your thoughts as someone who is watching the case, who is understanding what is going on? Let's talk with comment section. I want to hear your views. I want to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on our next video. Bye-bye.